questions. What went through your head when they said best drama, Game of Thrones?
I didn't quite, because in my head I was like, please be Game of Thrones, please be Game of Thrones. Oh my God! Like it took a second.
I hear a lot of the cast had to fly in. Were you one of them on Saturday?
I flew in on Thursday because, of course, filming's just started. So we are all at those amazing early stages at the beginning of filming a new season.
I'll be wearing more familiar things and be using more familiar language, and yeah, it's something that I'm definitely far more comfortable with, talking about iPhones than sword fighting and horses.
Who was the first person you hugged?
My mum, definitely. She was sat next to me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So we're all coming in. I know Nikolai Coster-Waldau's flying in today. So there's a lot of excitement.
Well, it's funny because I was reading that this morning. Obviously, with Game of Thrones, of course, you would have to be au fait with horse riding and
Right.
With sword fighting. Most actors, and they've admitted it from the position that you're sat in right now, have all got that on their CVs, and none of them can do it.
I can.
Yeah.
What did it feel like to be back on that stage again? You guys went for the second year in a row.
It's wonderful. It's really, really, really wonderful. Because I was riding dragons last time, so I missed it, and now I didn't miss it. So it's good.
Mr. Lannister.
Yes.
Did you know you're like one of the only people that we just screamed and ran out onto the carpet to make sure we got you?
Feel so special. Thank you.
You feel special. Let's talk Game of Thrones.
All right.
What are you guys going to do tonight? How are you going to celebrate? Some drinks?
I think so. I think I'm gonna watch people get in. I'm gonna have a little. We'll have fun.
I need
But you properly can.
Yeah.
You started there. Were you 12 when you started?
Yeah, cast when I was 12.
to know who is the best dancer among the cast of Game of Thrones.
Gwendolyn.
What kind
That
of
chick can boogie on down.
what kind of moves does she break out on the dance floor?
Epic. They're just like arresting.
What did you think when you read them?
I think that people are going to get the sorts of, as ever, but it's slightly different this year, the sorts of surprises they really don't expect.
And yeah, there we go.
And you were plucked from the Bath Dance College.
Well, actually, that came a little bit later.
Yeah. Maybe Game of Thrones that opened the doors to all of that, I suppose.
Yeah, totally. I so wouldn't be like sitting on this couch today if it wasn't for Game of Thrones. I think Brian is a big fan of the Thrones world because he cast Peter Dinklage in the last one, and so I think there's like a theme running.
Amelia, how soon till you have to go back to work?
Tomorrow morning. Very, 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 very early tomorrow morning.
So you're gonna party tonight and then what? Get on to LAX?
Yeah, I packed, so that's good.
From here to the airport, basically?
Moving so. No, not that bad at all, but almost. I will sleep in between.
And they're also going to get what they've always wanted.
Okay.
But yeah, I was plucked out of my dance school, and I met someone who became my agent, and she said that I should start acting. I'd done a little bit of improvisation, which I really enjoyed. And yeah, my second audition was for Game of Thrones, and then I learned everything on that show through all the other incredible, talented actors that are on the show.
Do you still dance?
Lastly, give us your thoughts on the season 7 scripts we've heard. Some people have cried. Maisie tweeted, "We're not ready for it."
Yeah, it's like a little. I got a little emotional reading it, and not because people are dying. I just got a little emotional.
I'm asking the question on everyone's mind.
All right.
Is Jon Snow alive?
I'm so glad those questions are done. You have no idea. I mean, that was like plaguing me. I had dreams about it. I thought I was going to slip up, but it's all good.
I need to ask you too, because I feel like you were the most like upset over his death. Did
Yes.
he issue you like a formal apology and gift? Because you
No.
wrote him a letter, like you were very upset.
Yeah, I did. I was really upset. He didn't apologize. He didn't do anything nice. He was a total and I hate him.
So how old were you? It was your drama teacher that put you up for that, wasn't it?
Yes, it was my drama teacher at school. It was like me and 10 of my friends or something, and we all just kind of like auditioned for this show that we kind of had no idea what it was. We didn't know what HBO was.
Gosh, that's just, I mean, what an opportunity. And you just wouldn't have known the scope and the scale of what you were doing.
No, I mean, we didn't know if it was going to be a good show. When we did the pilot, I remember saying to the producers, David and Dan, and being like, are we going to come back? And they were kind of like,
Some stuff happens. Some stuff. Some really big stuff. Like, yeah.
Danny and Yara play bridge.
Pretty much. Pretty much. That's it. That's just all it. Solitaire. Me and solitaire on a dragon.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Whenever I can, but not half as much as I used to. And
My sister.
All of your castmates are tweeting and telling us that we're just not even ready for next season.
Oh, really?
Are we ready?
Well, you have like a year to get ready. I'm sure you'll be ready.
Okay, but
Pretty much the end of every series anyway.
Yeah, am I alive?
Can you give us any hints about where Brienne and Pod are going in that little boat?
No.
Have they seen Gendry along their way?
I mean, you've made really good friends on there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Best friends, almost sisters, in fact.
Yeah, with Sophie. It's been really wonderful to have someone else who was my own age and who also was just plucked out of a seemingly normal life with no sort of acting background. And it's nice to sort of have her going through this industry and someone else who just completely gets it.
is it gonna like wreck me emotionally?
Well, yeah, I hope so. We're just working on it now. We're doing our best.
You're doing your best.
He is my big brother, so he has license to be like that. But yeah, I mean, I was so upset. He told me, we were in like a bar, and he like took me to the side, and he was like, "Soph, I'm done. I'm not coming back this year." And I was like, "Oh my God!" I started crying.
And she is like my big sister, and to be able to have her on carpets, because sometimes you can't have sort of the people you have around you on the carpet, and so it does get pretty scary, and it is lovely to have her there.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, they're going to Marbella because it's time for them to relax. And they want to bond a bit more. And Brienne feels she needs to loosen up and kind of do a few shots and just kind of relax and vibe out a bit.
I wrote him this really long letter, like this card, to be like, "I've loved working with you." And then I only found out like via the scripts the next season. I was like, "You, I hate you." But that's what big brothers are for, right?
sister-in-law taught you.
She did.
Yeah.
What's
Petra.
yours? Petra. Yeah. What is
Petra.
It's such a small world, isn't it?
Petra Hodgson, Schofield now, of course. But yeah, so she. Yeah, I texted her this morning and said, "Tell me all you can."
And Pod wants to get a job. It's one of those people that wear those things with shot glasses and give out shots on the
I hope
beach.
you guys find Gendry there because we've missed him so. Now,
Which cast member is most likely to give away a little spoiler?
Oh, no one gives away spoilers.
Nobody?
No, because the
that's
ones
good.
that did have been killed off.
So that's the secret. When somebody gives a spoiler, they get killed.
You know they're gonna go.
You're done, yes.
Yeah.
And there's some really middle points.
And that's what I can tell you about Game of Thrones. Tune in.
Oh, it's always the same, though. It's always...
who are you most worried will give away a spoiler at the after party?
Who would give away a spoiler? I don't know. I'm like a vault. I mean, I really am able to keep it on lockdown. Who would give it away? I'm going to say Hannah Murray, just to give her a bit of a needle. She's really loose-lipped, that one.
You just got off a plane.
Yes.
How you feeling?
It's been insane. I landed an hour ago. I got all this done in the car on the way.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like literally put on the tux in the car.
We did that in the car. I had
Wow.
I had help in the car. It was ridiculous. Got some good pictures.
And got a very, very long text that's got a whole load of stuff in it. Actually, she just said she was very, very talented.
No, I had a wonderful time dancing, and it was always my love, and it just so happens that I found a great career in acting now, but it's definitely something that I would love to do.
The last season, we're leaving with Cersei on the throne, and you're looking a little scared. What can we expect?
I think they have to have a little talk. Just you know, they don't have any kids anymore. Everyone's gone. It's a bummer.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to talk about that.
Holly said you seem to have survived sort of personally, normally, a nice normal person. What is a miracle is that you have survived Game of Thrones, because there's not many of you left now.
No.
I know we've got a lot of siblings on the show that all of a sudden, we've got Jon and Sansa. People think they might get together. Could you see that happening? Jon and Sansa.
Oh, that's a good idea. It might,
think?
it's a little, I mean,
It's good.
incestuous, I'd
Yeah.
say, but hey, it's Game of Thrones.
Hey.
Anything can happen.
You know, so Series 7 is about to start. It is 7, or is it 8?
7 will
7
be
is about to
going later on this year.
Yeah, later on. So you've done that one.
Yeah.
And I know it's pointless me asking you what happens, because we've gone through these sort of interviews before.
So maybe we'll get some payback in season 7. I mean, I'm thinking Sansa might be taking over Winterfell.
I don't know.
How are you feeling about that?
I would feel pretty good about that, but I have no idea. I hope so.
How much can you tell me as a fan?
As you were saying, like, this year it really kind of heats up. But coming to the end of last season, the final episodes, it really just felt like we were setting up for the final.
Yeah. Well, I used to have drinks with when someone main character died. There were drinks organised.
So there's literally drinks every night on this. We would just get plastered.
Look for the Stark family, things were beginning to look slightly more positive.
Yeah, and so I guess this year, everyone gets their trials and everyone gets their tribulations, which is excellent. And particularly for Arya, there's some really high points, there's some really low points too. But
no, I don't hope she. From my perspective, I want her and Jon to kind of rule together, because, you know, it worked out in the first instance in Battle of the Bastards. Things kind of went pretty smoothly.
Because there's no way of knowing who's going to go, whether you're going to get... Because it's a phone call, isn't it? Do you get the phone call if you're a principal character? I'm afraid it's you.
Yeah, you do. You get a phone call. But most of the time, people kind of keep it a secret.
Are you even in the last series?
I guess you'll have to watch 7 and then you'll know.
Well done. Listen to him.
The thing is, if I told you, it just wouldn't be half as exciting.
Oh, God.
It's very difficult.
There's a lot of secrets to keep.
There's a lot of secrets to keep, but luckily, like, the Jon Snow secret's out now, so we're good. So I would want them to kind of, you know, rule as a duo, but I don't think that's going to happen because it's Game of Thrones and nothing good ever happens on Game of Thrones.
I mean, that was a secret that was even kept from you.
It was kept from me. Kit told me in the 5th season he was going, that was it. And so I wrote him like a really long, heartfelt letter about how much I was going to miss him and how much I loved working with him. And he, like, came back the next season. He was like, "Your letter's so funny. I've still got it. It's hilarious." He does it to just take the mickey out of me now. So and he shows it to people.
Were you the only cast member who didn't know that what was about to happen was going to happen because they fibbed to us big time?
I was just really gullible. Yeah, well, everyone dies, so I was just like, oh, just another one bites the dust.